Okay, our next video here for Introduction to Fusion 360, and what we want to do here at this time is we want to extrude this entire 2D to make it 3D over here. So we're going to show you how to go about that. Now, as I ended the last one, here is our sketch palette. And if you want to get rid of, these are all constraint symbols, and that means they're set in place and it's hard to change it unless you delete. You could individually delete each constraint, or what you can do is just show that in this manner. It just removes all the constraints. They're still there, but you don't have to look at them. Anyway, as we begin, we're going to extrude this, and we'll extrude one part at a time. It just seems to work that way. Let's navigate a little bit as I extrude. I like to have it more of a 3D angle, and then we will begin our extrusion. So click here as this highlighted area, right click. We're going to use a tool called press pull, and as you know, it goes up like this, and that begins to pull upwards, and let's see what the height of that is, and so that we have an idea. So here's the height of this here from the bottom all the way to the top, and so we'll put in there, let's see, did I lose it yet? 64, I did. So we're going to back up a little bit. All right, just so you know, we're going up 64, and here we go again. We'll press pull, and we'll put a little bit of an angle here. As you can see, it's going upwards, and we'll come up here. So right here, as you can see, it's highlighted. We'll just say 64, enter. And you notice we lost the rest of our 2D drawing. And no fear, there's a folder over here. Just drop down, and for whatever reason, SketchUp just turns that rest off, thinking you're all done with it. And right now you see basically this one point here. But while we're at it, let's just go show you. We got an arc right here. We'll just do this part, 32. And let's see if we can go ahead and we'll click on this. So we're going to, once again, click on press pull. We'll click on that right there. And as you see there, it says 32. We'll put into enter. So you got that whole arc right there already done. So next one, we'll come up here, and if you're not sure on what the dimension is, let's go back here, and I see I've got, let's look at it this way, I've got 16 for the main base, and here's another 28. So let's just do one thing that Fusion does do is that it adds for you. So we'll start up here, we'll say 16, and we'll go plus 28, and it'll do the adding for us. And as you can see, it already puts that in place. And then this one here is the same thing. Press pull. As you can see there, 16 plus 28, enter. And then this last one, we know that is 16. And basically you're now at 3D. Now we had to cut away certain pieces, so we'll look at this one right here, try to cut that away, as you can see here on this angle here. So let's take a line, see if this works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And just get a little better angle. Let's see that. Okay, escape, and then once you escape, I click off to the side, and then now you see that top portion there. I'll extrude that, right click, press pull, and you can just wipe it right there, clean, and there you have it. So one last one is this top cutout. It's like a cutaway, half a circle, tubular shape. Let's see if we can get that one. So what do we got here? Here's our dimensions here. We know our overall dimension over here. It's a 12 radius. which means 24 diameter, as you can see that center part right there. And that's located, the center point would probably be right in the middle of that. So let's look at this. So we'll draw a line and we'll put that right here. Let's see if I can find that surface right here. Okay, you got the surface right there. Got it. And that's the center of it as it highlights. And it kind of, by default, one thing nice, it clicks or holds its place in the center. Now we know that the other line, it needs to be 12. So I just randomly, oops, let me get back up, escape. And let's look this again. Get my top view centered there. And we'll just draw that right down from end to end. And then escape, and we know we want that at least 12, which is the radius. Okay. Now here's the tricky part. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut this out. There's a new tool. Let's see if I can get it working this time while you're watching. And we will pause right for the moment. Let's see. Figure this out again. So what we're going to do is you can highlight that right there. Go to create. Let's see if we can make this work this time. Revolve. So profile, I've already selected the profile. Then you select the axis. And so we'll start right there. And as you can see, what we'll do is take this right around here. And that should be 180 degrees. 180. See if this will work. And it's not working, so we'll just keep going around and we'll go right back around again. Let's see, there you go. It looks like I got it there. Okay. And we've got a cutaway. There we go. So we've got our 3D figure here and we've got it all cut out. And so we'll leave it at that. I want you to go ahead and practice that and see how you do. So don't worry, sometimes it gets frustrating, sometimes you get mistakes, and you just keep at it, stop, and sometimes there's a few things, little tricks of the trade. If you get into trouble, just let me know and I'll help